All right, Matt, welcome to the show, Matt
How's it
Wagner.
going?
Good. How are you doing, my friend?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So, you went out there, you had yourself a nice little night of football. Now,
Yeah,
as in all things tend to change very quickly.
yeah,
You have caught passes through every
yeah.
every off-season workout.
Uh,
But when the lights were the brightest, Coach Henton says, "Hey, Matt, come on in here and get into the backfield."
yeah.
What was going through your head when Coach Henton said, "I want you to touch the ball every play"?
So I mean, at first I was a little nervous, but the whole time my teammates they kept lifting me up, And then the first play I was a little nervous, and then after the first play, just everything went away. Just was locked in on the game, and things just flew from there.
Yeah, so I think not only was it a big time for you to come in, I think it showed a lot of faith
Yeah,
in you, to take that position in particular. As a wide receiver, I think there's a lot of crossover in learning the playbook. Especially if you are a big time player, you need to know what's going on.
yeah,
How much time did you spend making sure you learned the playbook, not even knowing that you were going to play quarterback?
yeah. So I mean, I went into the game against North. I mean, I knew a couple plays, but I wasn't like familiar with all of them. And then this week, like I really took it serious. Like I have a bunch of notes on NDCO, learned the playbook because we like run multiple plays in practice, and that helps me a lot to remember them. And yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, quarterback position is already hard to play, but you're playing for one of the hardest cats to play for because this guy's
yeah,
offense, it doesn't give you a break.
yeah.
Are you a good, what did you do to make sure you stayed in shape? Because when the offense is out there, it's now, 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 now.
So practice, it's very like high tense. Like we run a lot. Everything's hurry up. We have a hurry up offense. So I mean, I feel like it really like carried into like my cardio and staying like
Staying ready and
yeah,
staying in
staying ready.
shape.
Yeah,
So, another thing that we noticed as we went through some of the highlights in this one is,
yeah,
Matt, you're not what I would call the biggest guy out there,
yeah.
but you sure ain't afraid of contact. Where did
Uh,
that come from?
I mean, I don't even know, to be honest. I mean, this year I mean, I'm not a big hitter, but like if I have to hit someone in the game, I mean, I'm gonna do it. Like go get the touchdown, whatever it means.
So, one of the things I was talking to Chance about, and I'll ask you as well, is, other sports. What are some of the other sports? I think I gave a teaser
Yeah.
earlier in the show.
Baseball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. And, baseball is pretty big for the Wagners, I would
Yeah.
say, right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of lineage there, I would say. If you
Yeah.
don't know, Matthew, I believe you are the grandson
Yeah.
of Mark Wagner.
Or no, it's my uncle.
Or that's your uncle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
uncle, so that would be you would be the nephew.
Yeah.
So how do you think that baseball and all that time? Because if you haven't seen this kid throw the ball, he could probably throw it from center field to the parking lot. How do you think some of that crossed over?
I mean, I grew up watching him play baseball. My mom played softball. My whole family either played baseball or softball. So I mean, like once I seen them play, I was like, yeah, that's something I like really want to do.
Yeah, and you talk about the competitiveness, and I think baseball, that is probably its greatest. The greatest thing it gives kids is it gets very, very competitive,
Yeah.
almost too young. You guys are
Yeah.
like 7 years old playing in the most high tense games I've
Right.
ever
Yeah.
seen. But how does that help you when it comes to those big moments? Because another thing I can say about you, Matt Wagner, and this is for from watching you last year. Now, granted, this kid's only a junior, so he was just a sophomore.
Yeah.
But Matt, man, you might be the most even keeled, cool as a cucumber cat I've ever seen.
uh, wait, was there a question?
Yeah. So what? How did that?
Okay.
Is it the baseball that helped you maintain that, or is it just you got a real good game face and it's going crazy up there?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing baseball for like a long time. So when I was younger, I used to like get down on myself a lot. My coaches would always like tell me don't get down on myself. So after like I got older, more mature, like I realized like one bad play, it's not gonna make who I am. So I just got to keep going, make more plays for myself. and my
Yeah,
team.
in baseball you got 3 outs, you got 9 innings. In football, you got 4 quarters and as many plays as the offense is out there,
Yeah.
right? So you don't win the game by one play, and you did an excellent job. All the way out there toward the end, we talked to Coach Henton about making that call. It's
Yeah.
1913. You're going for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You got to tuck it and run it. They came and put a shot on you. You bounced off like a pinball into the end zone you went.
Yeah.
Was there ever a moment of doubt, or were you like, nah, this is mine?
Nah, so originally it was a handoff to Devin, and Devin was just like, just take it. I was like, all right. So then I was like, okay, I got to get in. I have to get in. So then read option, bounce off a guy, and then next thing you know, I'm in the end zone. And I jump up to celebrate and caught a cramp in my calf. Yeah. Yeah, that was horrible.
So, Matt, you are part of one of the most talented junior classes in the area. Honestly, in Northeast Ohio, you guys have a group of guys that are elite in a lot of different things. You guys seem to be close. I know from your Instagrams that you guys are always together.
Yeah.
Coach always talks about show me your 5, right? Well, you guys, the 5 has been shown.
Right.
How do you think that works when you guys are on the field? Is there that trust? It sounds like it, with you and Devin, but with the other guys out there as well. Do you guys have that trust into each other?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, half the guys that I play with, I've known since I was younger, playing against them in midget football league, went to school with half of them. And then I just came to Lakeside my 7th grade year. And then that's when I got closer with like all the Lakeside kids. And then after that, we just like really had a bond and a connection for each other. And I feel like that's really like helped carry into the football season.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, final question is going to be, you came in here, you guys have gotten the work done. Yeah. What are some things that you personally want to make sure you're getting better as your role has increased? And you're a competitor, so I know you want to be better.
Yeah, definitely my form of throwing the ball, my accuracy, and just working on like throwing the ball a lot more and reading the defense.
All right. Well, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna ask you one more. All right. I'm sorry.
No,
I forgot to ask my question. I ask every kid.
All right.
Because you're another one that plays offense and defense, and while the best highlight calls I get are probably from your offensive play, Matt, you like to hit on defense. So which one do you like to do better? Do you like to be back there and making sure they're out of your end zone, or do you like to take the end zone from them?
Oh, I like to take the end zone. I love running with the ball in my hand.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you like the ball in your hand, and it sounds like Coach Henton knows what he's got going on with you, that's absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see you guys get out there and get it done. It's been a great year already of football. You guys have shined throughout the summer, and you guys continue to do it. Coach Henton has never had anything bad to say anything, about any of you guys, even when you guys, drive him nuts. He believes in you guys. So if Coach Henton believes in you guys, so do I. Matt Wagner, thanks so much for coming on the show.